Good afternoon from Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are here today because Disney is releasing a live-action Lion King remake on July 19th. And in order to celebrate that release, they have also come out with a bunch of Lion King themed treats here at Animal Kingdom. So, without further ado, here are 6 Lion King themed treats at Disney's Animal Kingdom. As we are heading into the park, there are all kinds of banners everywhere saying celebrating the Lion King. And our first stop is off to the left from the Tree of Life at Pizzafari. There's the Lion King photo op, and this pathway leads to Pandora, and there's Pizzafari. And of course, the good news is they do have mobile order pickup here, so I just walk right up, and there it is. This is what we're getting, the Lion King Cupcake. This is a yellow cake filled with yummy white chocolate mousse topped with sweet buttercream and an adorable edible image of Simba framed by a mane of orange and yellow icing. And one of the things that I think is really funny is that this doesn't look anything like the promo picture. His picture is very much smaller, and all of the icing, it looks kind of flatter in the promo picture. We'll put the promo picture up next to it right now so you guys can see the difference between it. All right, let's see how this cupcake is. Oh, the icing on top is very kind of stringy. Incredibly sweet, but also kind of like there's some other flavor in there. Not like a, I can't place that. I need another bite. So, call me crazy, but because I bought this at Pizzafari and it's like back there with the pizza, I think that this has a slight taste of pizza to it. It's very strange. Also, didn't the description say that there was some sort of mousse on the inside? I'm not catching any mousse inside of it. It's all just regular old cake. Oh, there it is. It's in the bottom of the icing right here. There's a little bit of cream on the inside of it. I don't know what flavor that is. It's supposed to be yummy white chocolate mousse. That's what this is. It sort of has a flavor to it, but it's kind of overpowered by all of the cake around it, and there's not really very much of it. Kind of tastes like vanilla pudding a little bit. So all in all, that was a pretty good cupcake. The actual cake itself was very moist. The white chocolate mousse on the inside didn't really taste like white chocolate at all. It just kind of tasted cold. It didn't have an overwhelming flavor because I feel like the vanilla or yellow cake around it kind of took over the flavor of it. And then the yellow icing, it was actually kind of very sweet and flavorful, but like the top icing was very stringy. All in all, kind of good. Not the best cupcake I've ever had, but not the worst. I don't know if it was worth $5 or $4.99 like it was, but still pretty good. On to the next treat. There are also all kinds of different Lion King photo ops all around the park. This being one of them on the way into Pandora, kind of across from the Pizzafari seating area. Something else that is available in celebration of Lion King that I don't necessarily consider a treat is this Lion King drum popcorn bucket. Looks like it's made of wood, all kinds of carvings around it, and it looks like a drum with a Lion King symbol on the front. There is also a sipper that's going to be available. That's not available yet. They're thinking maybe later this week. So that popcorn bucket is about $16, and they were telling me that it's a very limited edition because they don't know how long they're gonna have it for. They just got it very recently, and they still don't even have the sipper yet. So if you are interested in that, I would suggest getting out here to Animal Kingdom soon to try to get it. And our next stop for our Lion King treats is Tamu Tamu, kind of over here across from Tusker House and Boneyard Bar. We're gonna go in here and get some treats. We're gonna be getting 2 things here. We're gonna get this Simba ice cream cookie sandwich and this Simba Sunset. And there is also an alcoholic version of the Simba Sunset called the King's Cooler, but we're just gonna get the Simba Sunset. Here is my Simba ice cream cookie sandwich, and Simba on this one looks completely different than he did on the cupcake. This is, I like their description of this one. It says, Simba's face and mane on an ice cream cookie sandwich with a chocolate tail. So if you look just around the side here, there's his little chocolate tail sticking out. And my Simba Sunset was ready way before my ice cream sandwich, so you can see how much it has melted in the amount of time that I had to wait, which was maybe like a minute for the ice cream sandwich. So this is a pineapple Dole Whip with watermelon, strawberry, and coconut flavored syrup. And there's also an alcoholic version of this one that they add rum to. You can either add dark rum or coconut rum. I'm gonna try this Simba Sunset first because it is kind of melting pretty quick. All I got there was Dole Whip. I was kind of afraid that the watermelon was going to be overwhelming, but I barely taste the watermelon. pretty good. The Dole Whip, like the actual pineapple flavor, kind of takes over a lot of the flavoring in it because, I don't know, pineapple's a strong flavor. So let me just get a sip of some of the actual like juices here. Okay, that syrup, incredibly sweet. So far, you know, we've only tried two things. We tried the cupcake and we tried this Dole Whip, and both have been intensely sweet. The actual Dole Whip itself is pretty darn refreshing. I feel like I would just stick with the Dole Whip rather than getting the coconut, strawberry, and watermelon syrup all around it. Because the coconut, watermelon, and strawberry syrup kind of tastes like candy. Like an Airhead or something like that. You guys ever had Airheads? Like, basically it's like a fruit flavored toffee. I don't know. Yeah, next time I would just get the actual just plain old Dole Whip and it would be delicious. Alright, let's try this ice cream sandwich now. I don't know how this could go wrong. It's just 2 cookies with ice cream in the middle of it. Pretty good. But like I said, there's nothing that's really like sticking out as far as flavors go to me. This tastes like cookies with ice cream in the middle of it. Yeah, good. I do like the actual chocolate chip cookies are not overly sugary. So it does make it easier to eat than if they were like super sugary chocolate chip cookies. Having Simba's face on there does add a little bit more chocolate to it though, so I don't know if you are a huge fan of chocolate chip cookies with ice cream. I think that you can't go wrong with this one. It is very messy though. Let's try his chocolate tail. It was just a piece of chocolate. It was tasty. I would definitely get this again. I just had one bite of just the cookie by itself. You know what these cookies remind me of? Cookies from Costco, which is, I know, completely random, or Sam's Club, one of the two. Completely random, and not everybody will know what those cookies taste like, but the few of you that do know what those cookies taste like, that's what these taste like. Something that was listed amongst the offerings was a sangria over here at Boneyard Bar, but I can't seem to find a picture of it or it listed anywhere on any of the menus. I'm sure they could still make it, but I was hoping to actually like see a picture of it. They do have a sangria listed here on the menu, but it's not specifically a Lion King sangria. The Lion King sangria is called Serengeti Sangria, and it's available at 2 other locations around the park, so we'll look in those locations, see if we can find a picture of it. Another Lion King item that we won't be able to try today is available at the Tusker House during breakfast. They have Lion King themed waffles. And that is a character breakfast, so if you're interested in coming out, seems like it would be a lot of fun. The sign over there that says Good Eats is Tamu Tamu, where we just ate. And we're going just around the corner over here into Harambe Market, over to the shave ice stand for the Assante Slush. Here's the Assante Slush, which is just a mango and watermelon shaved ice. Looks pretty good. It looks very similar to the promo image. The promo image was more of a gradient, but I think that that is kind of impossible with this because the 2 flavors just kind of mix together pretty quickly. All right, let's give this a try. I got my paper straw in here. Okay. That was just straight sugar water. Wow. And I know like that's what you should expect with shave ice, is just it's ice and sugar water mixed together. But that was extremely sweet. It is very refreshing though. Like for a hot day like it is today, it is 95 degrees outside at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's nice to just be able to eat shave ice with some flavoring to it just to kind of cool off. After drinking a little bit of my Assante Slush, it's starting to look more and more like the promo picture with this gradient. And if you are looking for a more adult version of this, the Assante Slush is also available with Snow Leopard vodka. Up next on our tour of all of the Lion King treats, we're headed to the Royal in Andipur, which is a Joffrey's coffee stand, because here they have the Lion's Latte, white chocolate and coconut. Sounds kind of tasty, and I think that they can print some latte art on the top too. These weren't listed anywhere online as part of this celebration, but looks like they've got some donut holes here with some Lion King art on the top of them. Looks like they used their latte art printer to print some Lion King graphics on the top of these full-size donuts too. Just as a little bit of an FYI, it does cost 50 extra cents to have the latte art printed on top. There's my Lion's latte with my latte art printed on the top of it. I think the latte art is kind of neat, but it's kind of a waste because I'm just gonna put a straw right through him. Long live the king. Right? And that kind of ruins it. Let's see, what kind of coffee does a lion drink? I couldn't think of a good pun there. That's actually really good. Wow. I would order that again. It was supposed to come with coconut flakes and whipped cream on the top, but because I got the latte art, I decided to get neither one of those. I don't know that that would have added too much to it, but this is delicious. So once again, this was coconut and white chocolate latte. You know how sometimes when you get a latte, it kind of has like a grainy flavor to it? This doesn't have that. It's very smooth, not too sweet. Not getting a ton of coconut in there, but I'm getting just a hint of it. And then the white chocolate doesn't taste like super creamy white chocolate, but it is still like a, I don't know, this is good. Pretty darn refreshing for a coffee drink. Our last treat is over here at the Anandapur bus. But it looks like it's a pretty long line, so it's also available over at Trilobites in Dino Land, so we're gonna have a look there and see if the line is a little bit shorter. Excellent. Much shorter line over here at Trilobites. This is what we're getting: bugs and grub, chocolate soft serve, cookie crumbs, gummy ones, and a chocolate bug in a waffle cone. There's my bugs and grubs ice cream cone. It's actually holding up pretty good. It's very hot outside and it just barely started to melt. Let's see how this is. It started to melt. That bug on the top was not good at all. You know how sometimes you get really inexpensive chocolate, it has that specific taste to it? That's what that tasted like. Actually, this is pretty gross. I don't know if like the Oreo or the like chocolate cookie dust that they put on the top of it was stale or what. I don't like this at all. Oh, I got it all over my face. Maybe it's just like the specific flavor of chocolate soft serve that they use or something. This is not good. I would have much rather have had another one of those ice cream sandwiches, the Lion King ice cream sandwich. So I think that my biggest issue with that soft serve was whatever flavor of chocolate it was just wasn't right. Along with the chocolate that was the little bug, like it just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't milk chocolate. It kind of tasted like a waxy chocolate. And then the actual ice cream itself tasted kind of stale, which is weird for ice cream. Because how do you get stale ice cream? I didn't like it. And I also don't really like gummy candies, so the worms I didn't actually eat. I don't know. I definitely would not get that ice cream cone again. The ice cream sandwich, on the other hand, beautiful. Regular ice cream, chocolate chip cookies, delicious. But now that we've done all 6 of the treats, there's only one thing left to do. And let's go ride Expedition Everest. So earlier we talked about the sangria and how it was available at a few other bars around property. The next one that we come to right across from the Boneyard is the Boneyard Bar. It's just kind of a little pop-up and it does just say red sangria. It doesn't say Serengeti sangria, it just says red sangria. But they do have a Cretaceous cooler, which sounds interesting. Here we go. We're going to the Forbidden Mountain, Charlie. Wait, I didn't even pack my hiking gear. Bye. How am I supposed to go up to the Forbidden Mountain without any hiking gear? I guess we could just take this train. Oh no! The Forbidden Mountain has a great view of Epcot and Pandora. Well, that makes sense as to why it's forbidden. Everybody's been losing their hair ties up here. Oh dear. What? Wait, how did we end up in here? We didn't come from here. Rawr. I hate train tracks. Bye. Oh no, he looks confused. Oh dear, oh, back into the darkness. Oh geez. Oh, come on, camera. There you go. You can do it, I believe in you. There it is. We did it. Oh, back into the darkness. This camera. Whoa. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, oh, so scary. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, we did it. I do feel like a good roller coaster ride helps me digest all the sweets that I just ate. Something that has nothing to do with the Lion King whatsoever is Kevin. Oh, he's looking at the owl up there on the top of the light. He's trying to talk to it. He's confused. Look at his little tiny wings. So before we leave, we're gonna head into Discovery Trading Company and see if we can see any Lion King merch. Oh yeah, lots and lots of Lion King merch. I kind of like this thing. It's like a little pouch. How much is this thing? $25. What? Princess of the Savannah? I like that. And I also do like these special edition Nala and Simba supporting the Lion King Protect the Pride Conservation Cause campaign. For each special edition lion sold globally, Disney will donate $5 US to the Wildlife Conservation Network in support of the Lion Recovery Fund and its local partners. These are really fun. They kind of look like teddy bears, don't they? They're also like super tough, like it's like a nylon rather than a cotton. I don't know how to tell the difference between the two of them aside from the tag. This one says it's Simba and this one's Nala, and they are $19.99. They're actually, I like them a lot. I might pick some up. There is a lot of Lion King merchandise. Also, this is the kids version, but this is their spirit jersey. Says Hakuna Matata. Like really a lot of things. I like this little notepad, looks like a shirt. And then you got some plushes, Simba and Nala, Family Pride, some phone cases, some ears, the whole Family Pride set, patches, some pins, and then a pin starter set. This is like a short sleeve hoodie shirt, but it's also a little bit thicker. It says Believe. I'm so fly, Zazu, of course something 100% Zazu would say. Hakuna Matata, long live the king. Oh, this is fun. It's like a tank top hoodie. How much is this thing? $34.99. Oh, it's got like little ears and everything on the hood too. That's fun, but it's a tank top. But I like that it has the front pocket. It's a strange shirt. I like these headbands. This reminds me of Tokyo. Starting to get more merch that looks like stuff from Tokyo. $21.99. A Lion King soundtrack on vinyl picture disc. When it says picture disc, it's just that the vinyl has printed on it this picture. And this is, that's what the other side looks like, $21.98. I know that this isn't Lion King, but I thought it was interesting because it's Minnie wearing an Up dress, or a dress from Up. There's Carl Fredricksen standing in his doorway with the balloons attached to his house. And she's got a grape soda pin in her bow. This is like, are there more minis like this? This is the first one I've seen, and she is $30. So there you have it. That was our trip to Disney's Animal Kingdom to celebrate the Lion King. All in all, it was fantastic. Most of the treats were pretty darn good, with the exception of the Bugs and Grubs soft serve. I don't know what it was about that. It felt kind of stale. And I think that my favorite thing that I had today was that ice cream sandwich with the 2 chocolate chip cookies. Everything else was just pretty darn good, but the ice cream sandwich was delicious, and then the soft serve, not so good. But fantastic day all around. Any day eating treats at Disney is a fantastic day. So with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Eric. I'm Zeke. We're from North Carolina, and now it's time to pay the price.